Hello everyone, my name is Queen of the Throne Divine Astrology, and I am here to bring to you your love messages for October 2025. We are approaching October right now as we speak, and you know what? October is a very interesting month. Please remember the full moons. If you are not familiar with the full moons in October, go back to my recent videos on the October general monthly readings for each sign. There's videos that I've put out right before this, so go ahead and watch the video for your sign to learn more about those full moons. At this time, we're going to get into love messages. Please keep in mind on this channel that if you are married or in a serious long-term commitment, all of the messages may not resonate you, since my channel is geared toward and directed toward those of you who have crushes, those of you who like somebody, those of you who have situationships or love romantic relationships. So if you are married or in a long-term commitment, please keep in mind that all messages may not resonate with you, but some of it will. Okay, so still listen if you want. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, let's get into Aries women and Aries men. I start with the women first. Men, you're right after. So, in love for Aries women, what I see is in October, you're going to no longer have a split decision about something, about someone, about some people. For some of you, you have either let go of some people, or you've eliminated some options, or you've walked away from some options. There's some options that you know are out of the question, out of the picture for you. So for some of you, it looks like you've already made a decision, you've already made your mind up, or people who may have wanted to know this, I don't know, for some reason, I feel like some Aries out there, you could have felt like you were a part of some type of game where people were trying to play with your heart, where people really like you, people really wanted to be with you, people really have love for you, and you still have that. There's a lot of people attracted to you, but some of these people were confused for some reason, but you always knew what you wanted. You always said exactly what it was since the beginning. As a matter of fact, you could have said that before this all even started. So you already have your mind set on exactly who you want to be with, or who you are dealing with. Okay, so it was never about choosing anything. I've said that since the beginning of time. What is for you is for you. What God ordains, God ordains. What is meant for someone is meant for someone. You already have a destined person that you're supposed to be with. It could have been a situation where maybe a lot of people got involved, and people don't know you, people don't know that person. People wanted to be in the know about your life for some reason. People became obsessed with something in regards to you because of who you are. But you always knew what was for you. And that's what I'm picking up. I'm picking up a strong energy of you already having your way. So whoever this is that you're dealing with, or who you like, or whatever it is, who you connect with in October, this is someone who wants success with you. They want it to work out. They want everything to work out. They want it to be perfect. They want it to be right. They want everything to go well between the two of you. They want everything to be right between you two, okay? This person could be an Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini. All right, doesn't have to be, but I do feel like they could be an air sign. Like air is very, 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 very strong in your reading for October, or even a Leo, or they may be an air sign, sun sign with Leo somewhere in their birth chart, which is very strong. They could be pulling from their Leo reserves. Like I like to say that when I feel strong energy in someone's energy. So I'm feeling more stronger Leo vibes within their birth chart. So let's say, for instance, what I mean by that is I can feel certain things which would trigger reactions in people, and people get shocked all the time because I am gifted in that way. But it's because I mean, when you think about astrology, you need to ask yourself who actually created it. But that's another story. So Leo is something that's in this person's chart. So let's say, for instance, this person has a Leo Mercury. Okay, well, the way they're communicating about you, or maybe the way they're communicating with you, it could be in a very bold manner. It could be that this person has a go-getter attitude when it comes to you. It could be that they're pursuing you very strongly. Or let's say, for instance, Leo is in their 7th, 8th, 6th house or something like that. That means that this person, again, has a very bold, fierce way of pursuing something that they really want to love and cherish. So it just really depends. But whoever this person is, it doesn't have to be any of these signs, but that's just what I'm picking up the strongest right now. All right, so they want things to work out with you, Aries. They really do. Meanwhile, I feel like what you want, I think that you want the same thing. I think that you want the same thing, but this person is more focused on overall success with you and like having the world with you. You may be just looking at you see it that way, but you also see it in a more like a practical way. You're like, okay, that's cool, but I need this to materialize. I need this to be tangible. I need to be able to talk with you. I need to be able to connect with you. I need to be able to be around you and really be in your presence in order to move things forward. So you're just more about what's real, what's practical, keeping it real, and what is right. So if this is anything long distance, I think you're going to be liking this person, but you're not going to really show them much of anything at all, because that's just not how an Aries woman operates. Aries women are fire signs. When it comes to fire is some element of earth. Even though it comes from the sun, or that energy, that heat basically can produce fire. Fire itself is just an earth-based element. So you need something that you can touch and feel. Anything that you can't, it won't work for you. So long distance relationships don't work for an Aries. I'm sorry, but they just really, really don't. The only way it works for you is if this person's seeing you every once in a while. But if this is a long distance connection where you never see them, you never talk to them, and it's just like online chit chat, or it's like feelings, and if it's like it feels like it's a spiritual connection but nothing else, then that's going to be so boring for you, and it's not going to make anything to come together on your end. It's going to go down in the drain basically, unless it's materialized, unless it is something that you can touch, feel, see, talk to, unless it's right in front of you. That's the only way. So that's what I'm getting here with you. Basically, you're that type of person. You're off limits until you have a physical love connection. If you don't, you're off limits to anything else. So you're like, okay, I'm with you with all that. I understand what you really want, but I need this to be actualized. Now, what they want in response to what you want, it feels like this is someone who is willing to, they're going to prepare, is what I'm getting. This is someone who's going to be prepared for what it is that you're asking for. So if you say to this person that what you're looking for is the connection to actually become materialized, tangible, real, then this person is going to be preparing to make that happen for you. I don't see them rejecting that. I don't see them not wanting that. I do see them really wanting that with you. So they're not going to be trying to keep this in the cosmos. And I'm being honest with you, this could be real. And that's what this person is going to be focused on, how to make this real, how to connect with you in a real way, how to do this the right way. And so they're going to be, possibly looking to you for clues and cues and letting them know like, okay, when is it time to do that? But I think that the whole thing is, if this man should go ahead and take that action towards you without having to look to you for any guidance about it. If he wants to call you out of the blue, he should just call you. If he wants to see you out of the blue, he should just show up. If he wants to court you out of the blue, he should just court you. It's like, it's simple. If he wants to just get closer to you and have like a situationship friendship, but an intimate friendship, like a closer bond. Whatever it is that he really desires with you, he has to do it. So I could be talking to an Aries that is dealing with someone who's at a distance from you. Okay, they could be on the West Coast, somewhere over there. For some of you, they could be in a different country. They could be, it just really depends. This person could be anywhere, but it's like nothing is going to be right for you unless you actually have a physical connection. That's it. So you both are very strong-willed people. You both are. So this is what's going to make you and him a very good couple, Aries. You're both very strong. There's a sense of real life power between the two of you. You both have a lot of power. You both have a lot of authority as well. So there's a sense of authority. So some of you may be business owners and they may be a business owner as well. Or maybe you both have potential to build an empire together, begin a legacy together. There's a very strong resonance between you and this person in your attributes that you do share together. For some of you, you may have Leo in your birth chart as well. You both could be Leo moons or Leo risings or something like that. But, there's just a sense of like duty and must have between the two of you. Both of you are going to be feeling in October that you must have each other. This is something that must happen. Now, the only issue that comes up in October with the two of you is just your person. Your person is an issue for you in October because they need to come at you with more clarity. That's going to be your biggest pet peeve is the clarity. So for some of you, you could be asking why. Why is it that this person can't talk to you? What are they afraid of? Why is it that this person can't find a way to actualize, to make this connection real, to be able to talk with you and commune with you together? Why can't it also, for some of you, you could be wondering, why can't it just be a private, low-key, secret connection with some creeping involved and, like whatever it is that whatever you want it to be, but why can't this person just make it real? Why can't this happen? So that's going to be frustrating for you in October a little bit. Not, you're an Aries woman, so you're not going to be totally invested in anything like this at all. Most likely you'll be investing in yourself. But I'm just saying, you may have like a little thought in the background lingering about why this person can't just let their hair down with you. Why can't they just do what they need to do? It'll be very easy for this person to approach you and come towards you in secrecy, privacy, whatever. So it is going to be a very magical month for you in love, honestly. And I say that because you and this person are going to be synchronized to the same alignment. You and this person are going to want the same exact thing with each other. It's going to feel the same way. But you, like I said, you may have felt like people were trying to manipulate the narrative when it comes to your love life. And you've been aware of that since they first started doing it, So that part is not going to phase you. But there is one legitimate person who you actually can see is taking this seriously, who is stepping away from any games or stepping away from any manipulation, or someone who's not, because you're an Aries woman. So you probably catch on to guys who want to come towards you with some type of agenda, like you guys wouldn't believe my life if I told you, those of you who don't know, but people have been sent to me by other people. Like, I'm not talking about just friends who know friends and family who know family. I'm talking about like organizations, government groups have literally sent people to me according to their birth charts, according to their astrological birth charts. Have done this, and they do it to a lot of people, but you have to be very keen to know what they do. So it's not a situation like that, even if it is, like, let's just say, even if this person did know who you are from a group of people, the fact that they actually like you so much has nothing to do with that group of people. It's a genuine feeling that they actually have for you, and that's something that this group can't manipulate. And that's something that they can't manipulate when it comes to you either. So that's why nothing ever really worked out with you in your past, because a lot of this was manipulation from people. Okay, so you have to keep that in mind, Aries. It was a lot of that. Now, what is something that's hiding and this man does not know about you in October, or about what he should know how you feel. What he should know is that you're really going to be like in a place of peace. You're not gonna, nothing about this is gonna bother you. As frustrating as it may be that he's not really bringing the kind of clarity that you need, it's not going to phase you though, because I can see you meditating. I can see you being really spiritual. I can see you just manifesting and growing and glowing. I can see you being at peace, just breathing and living life, just really focusing on your inner sanctuary. I could see you, having an easier life basically in October when it comes to love. Like, it's not going to be all of that at all. And I think if this is a man who's about to try to make this real, and because remember I said that he's going to be preparing, at least in the beginning of the month, he's going to be preparing to move toward you. Okay, but if he actually does it in the month of October, if he does like one thing, like even if it's just something simple, but if he actually makes it real and does what he needs to do and connect with you the way that he should connect with you, you're going to be at a peace of mind. At a peace of mind for the rest of the year. It's just going to be like, okay, that's all I needed. That's all I needed. All I needed was to, for like, if you're at a distance, all you needed was this person to travel to you or to catch a flight to you, and you'll be fine. Or maybe they want you to come to them. Whatever it is, it's just like one thing. All you need is one thing for this person to do to solidify the connection for a long time. See, that's the thing about an Aries woman. Once a person shows you loyalty once, they have yours forever. But once a person doesn't show any effort, they'll never have you ever. You see what I mean? So you're simple, but you're also very wise, and you know how to operate with people. So it's like you don't necessarily do what people do to you, but whatever they do, you have a better plan, you have a better idea, you have a better way of going about it. So really and truly, it just depends on what this person's actions are and what they're going to do. But all it takes is one thing from this person, and they have you for a long time. That's it. All it takes is one thing, one phone conversation, hear their voice, talk to them, catch up, see what it is that they want to do, how they want to move forward. To let you know if they want to be cool, if they want to be friends, if they want to like see you sometimes, if they want to arrange something, you're fine with that. Their word is bond with you. But if you don't have a real tangible communication, or you could reach out and touch them, or you could see them, or then you guys are not going to be able to move forward at all, ever, unless this person does this. So no more long distance and no more games. Thank you. All right, Aries masculines, let's see what's going on here with you guys. So Aries masculines, first of all, you've been observing a woman for a long time. You have been watching this woman for a very long time. You've been doing this for a while now, okay? Whoever she is, you're really, really, really into her life, like hard. So all of this watching, whoever this woman is, but you still have not brought forward a truth to her. You still have not revealed something to her. It's something you still have not told her. Whoever she is, this woman can be someone who's very abundant. She could have a lot of money. She could be worth a lot of money. She could have investments, trust funds, things like that. Who knows? But whoever she is, she's someone who's very, very abundant. She's connected to the moon is what I see. So she could have Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer placement strongly within her astrological DNA. She may have earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus in her birth chart as well. Or she may be an earth sign. I also have energy of water signs too. So yeah, water and earth is here, which could be very strong in her birth chart is what I'm getting. Okay, and this could be sidereal or tropical, it doesn't matter. But all right, so what I'm getting here is that you may feel judged by this woman. You may feel like she judges you or something that you did, or maybe she just judges your character overall. You may feel like there's a microscope on you when it comes to her. Like she picks you apart, or maybe even if she doesn't pick you apart, you may feel like she calls you out. So you feel that way, right? You feel bare when it comes to her. She knows all you can't hide anything from her. She knows all your secrets. She exposes every single thing. She knows exactly how you feel. She can understand exactly what's going on. Now, part of the reason for this is because I know that she's highly intuitive. She is very intuitive. She knows a lot. She's very gifted. Her gifts are not anything minor. Anybody with psychic spiritual gifts is nothing to play with, because psychic spiritual gifts actually come from heaven. I don't know if a lot of men are aware of that. You have to understand that this is something gifted to a person since birth. And it's because of their celestial makeup, their celestial DNA. That's what makes them gifted. So women like that, you can't really just think small. You do have to think big, because you never understand who, what, or how this person is getting a lot of information. But they're getting it straight from the stars in the night sky. You have to understand their connection to something otherworldly. All right, and that supernatural ability and strength that she has is coming straight from heaven. It's coming straight from angels. It's coming straight from the kingdom. So I could go on and on and on about that, but intuition is the best gift. The best psychic ability is having a very powerful intuition. She may have dreams about things, whatever, but she's very gifted is what I see. Now, also, you could have a decision to make about her, or you are making a decision about her as well, is what I see for you in October. Now, this woman has been just living her life, but her life has been on pause. She's been on a pause, on a break. And I feel like it's because she got hurt. It's because it's a feeling of loss. It's a feeling of lack when it comes to love. Like you could have stalled her. You could have delayed her. You could have done something that maybe you shouldn't have never done. But the thing is, intuitively, she knows that right now, she knows that you know that she knows things about you, and that's why you feel exposed. She knows that. You really do want to be with her though, because she's abundant, because she's prosperous, because she's very capable to have like stability, to have a future, a good future. She already carved out the kind of life that she wants. For some of you, she's a business owner, okay, or a CEO. She could work in finance, banking, business, or she could be running some type of, like small business or something like that. Or maybe she's like a planner, like a financial planner, an advisor of some kind, whether it's a spiritual advisor or a financial advisor. So whatever it is like, that she has solidarity in an area of her life, because you're aware of her abilities and talents is what I'm getting. So that's what makes you really, really like her a lot. And also I'm seeing that you may want to invest in her, or you are investing in her or something like that. So she wants to invest into you as well. Like she wants to be able to be with you, invest in you, to like be in your life and work alongside you and be a compliment to you as well. She wants to compliment you is what I'm getting. But the problem is she feels restricted. She feels retained. She feels restrained. Like she feels like she may not be able to do that. For some reason, it feels like something is in the way between the two of you. Something is really in the way between you two. Like something is making it hard for her to come out of those it feels like she's tied up, like she's bound. When it comes to getting to you, it feels like your love is forbidden to her. It feels like you're a forbidden person to her. It feels like you're a dark angel and she's an angel of light. Like, it just feels very restrictive. It feels like there's something evil involved that sits right in the middle of this. It feels like there's a lot of darkness surrounding the connection. Not saying that she thinks that about you, but it's just something in between the two of you. Okay, is what I'm getting. Something very sinister, or a really wicked group of people, or just entities, spirits. I don't know. Something is just dark in between the two of you. But you both really do like each other. You both want something with each other, even if it's not a serious commitment right now. You both just want to be able to make the bond a stronger bond. At least that's what I see, that you two are not moving away from each other. You want to move toward each other. But here's the thing. Things got really bad in this connection once all these trials and tribulations came about. You just don't know how much something you did really hurt her, or it really damaged something about her when it comes to you. Like, you just don't know something that you did. And that's the thing. I feel like that's what this whole thing about telling the truth is about. I think you've been watching her instead of telling her the truth about something. You rather watch her than to tell her the truth about something that you know hurt her. You could have betrayed her more than anyone. You could have really seriously betrayed this woman. Like, you could have really, really hurt her in the past. And, you know, like, it's something you still haven't come clean about. It's something you still haven't told her. It's something you still haven't done, which is face her. You have not been able to face her about this betrayal. So what you may be hiding inside is that really and truly, this is the only woman you want. You could also be hiding that. You could be afraid to just admit that this is your love. This is your everything. She's your ultimate lover. You could be hiding the fact that you only want her. You still like her. You still want to be with her. You still love her. You could be hiding that from you, from the world, from family, from friends, from everything. But the whole time, you absolutely love her. She's ideal for you because you know what she's capable of. Regardless to, but see, this is the thing. You also feel hurt by her as well. And see, that's another thing. It's a lot of layers to this love connection that you feel with her. You also feel like she hurt you as well. You feel like she backstabbed you. You feel like she really did something really harmful to you as well. You were hurt too. You could have cried too. So there's just something about this connection where you both feel incredibly hurt and in a lot of pain because of something you both did to each other in the past. But like I said, deep down inside, this is the woman you really want to be with. You can't see yourself being with anybody else. Why? Because this is perfect love, the ultimate love. She is everything you really want in a woman. So it's like you keep hiding the fact that she's everything you want, everything you need, everything you desire, everything you love. Nobody else can ever fill her shoes unless it's her, and you know that. That's like having a key and there's 100 doors in front of you except hers. It's like you try this key in every door, but you just don't have the magic door. Or is the key wrong? See, that's the thing. It's like maybe you're dealing with another woman, or you were dealing with someone else, and you realize that nobody else is like her, like the one you really want. See, that's the thing. But you just have to come to a place where you just finally have to put your pride to the side, and you need to realize that this love connection is not a one-sided situation. Maybe you were hurt by something she did. Maybe she was hurt by something you did. Maybe that pain was horrible for both of you. Maybe it hurt really, 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 really bad. But let me tell you a truth. Do you know how to communicate? Because had you known how to communicate properly, Maybe she wouldn't have got hurt, and maybe you wouldn't have got hurt. Remember? See, we're talking to an Aries man. I know Aries men really well, and I know you don't know how to communicate. Not the way a woman wants you to communicate. See, you're very straight to the point, but you don't communicate with depth. And you don't get that deep, and I know you don't. So in the beginning of the situation, when this all first happened, it was your job to communicate things to her so that the pain wouldn't hit neither one of you. But put that in the past, and if you can put that in the past, and stop being afraid of a tower moment, stop being afraid of things crumbling, because this is really and truly the woman who you actually want to marry. Isn't that something? You could have wanted to, listen, you could have had a wife in the past or not, or maybe you could have had a girlfriend in the past who you really like, but no, you know that this one right here is who you actually really want to marry. Like, that's what's so crazy about it. You could have dealt with other women, you could have done other things, you could have messed up so many times with other situations, or you could have seen so many different types of women in your life, but you know that this one is the one that you really want to marry. This is the one who you should be with, and you know that. That's what's so crazy. An Aries man in denial is like a child who took all the cookies out the cookie jar, and when the mom asks, the child lies. And you know what's going to happen after that. You're going to be punished. You know, so it's like, that's the thing. You're punishing yourself, and also life could be punishing you as well for not admitting to the fact that she's everything that you actually want. Actually really want to be with, who you actually love. So I don't know. It's like this. You could keep living your life pretending like you could find better, or pretending like you're just gonna settle for other people because you can't get over the situation that happened in the past. But you need to get it through your head that you both were hurt. It's not a one-sided thing. I don't know why you want to carry this story as if you're just the victim. Who made you the victim? How could you feel like that? Remember when you did things, it's like you did things too. Aries men are always in denial, but you did things too. You probably did things worse. So October is just really going to be about, you're just going to have to admit to you and anybody else that you already know who you want. You already know who you want. Both the Aries women and the Aries masculine reads were about Aries knowing who they want already, but just having to unintentionally go through a manipulative phase or a manipulative cycle in love with other outside people getting involved. But at the core of everything, the Aries already knows exactly who they love or who they want. Like, that's what's so crazy. See, when the world tries to get involved with things, it's going to be messy and it's going to be horrible. That's why the Aries always has a tunnel vision. See, the Aries women have a tunnel vision, and they don't care about what other people in the world are talking about. And Aries is the true boss. So you're not going to have an Aries woman like worried about the world when they love somebody. They know how to keep a tunnel vision and go straight, and they know how to slay any demonic energy on the outside of the connection in order to be with who they want. But see, an Aries man, you could lack tunnel vision when it comes to a woman. Because if you let outside stuff get involved too much, like your family opinions and the public and like what's going on, you may not be equipped for an Aries. Whoever you're dating, you may not be equipped for her if you're going to let all this stuff on the outside get in the way. Your tunnel vision needs to be focused on whoever this is, not focused on what your family used to think about her, or what your friends used to think, or what would your friends think now if you told them after everything you did tell them in the past. What would they think now if you were to reconcile with her, or if you were to make a decision to be with her or something like that? But let me tell you something, everyone's living for them. And when you sit down and realize that all your friends made some dumb decisions and probably are still doing that, you're going to really look at it like, well, why am I even worried about people's opinions? Why do I even care about what people are talking about? I know this person. See, you got to really have a tunnel vision and understand that you really know this woman. You really know what she's capable of. You really know her potential. You really do love her. You have some type of love for her. You really do like her. You know who she is for real, regardless to what anybody's saying, and regardless to what you've ever said about her when you were upset. See, sometimes people will work against you in an organized way without you even realizing it. Some of your family members may say, try to stray you away from her, only because they know that when you get with her, you're going to completely change. You may actually get married. Some people may not even want to see you have your life come together like that. See, for some of you, because what I picked up was this woman is very abundant, right? Your family may feel like if you get together with her, your life is going to elevate. But they have to tell you things to try to stay away from her, because if you do, then that keeps you around them. That keeps you still in their home, in their house, in their company, at their events, at, hanging out with them. Something keeps you stuck. And they know that when you get with her, you're gonna be distant. You may open a business. You may elevate. You may start investing. You may make more money. You may have more support. You may get into your own home together. They know that you may have a baby together. You may have a life together. You may get married. You may be up. Some people actually try to keep you away from that in order to keep you close to them. You never know. You may have someone who just wants you to help them instead of you going to help yourself. You may have friends your friends may be in messed up situations. You can have a friend that got a girl pregnant who's now has a restraining order against him. So it could be a lot of drama with you and your friends, or with your friends. It could be a lot of drama with them, and you're realizing that. So your eyes are finally opening. All right. So the best thing I think that you should do at this time, Aries masculines, is go ahead and just make things concrete with this woman who you still love, because apparently you do still love her. All right. And that's all I have. Thank you. God bless.